Boss, we're being contacted by that man who refers to himself as the Scout. The same one who challenged us to a duel a bit ago. I'll patch him through to you, but be careful.
It's been a while, ARES 3-5. My colleague Speranzo speaks highly of you, and our employers have decided it's time to advance our relationship in a mutually beneficial direction. Come find me so we can talk in person. My location is on your SIN.
There you are. Good. I was beginning to think you'd started to forget how little tolerance I have for wasting time. Last time we met, it was I who tested you. Now, it'll be you who tests others. You claim the role of a teacher
And pass judgment on 2 of our newest recruits. Simple. These recruits need to be tested in combat. Best them and return their badges to me. They're neophytes, little more than children even. Start small, I say. Prove you can do this, and we might entrust you with something greater. How am I sure you'll win? You're worried that these recruits will have their dreams dashed? I've already determined that they're not worthy. That's why you will be testing them. This is a formality, nothing more. Not that the recruits realize, of course. Get out there, do your job.
I'm not sure if I like these, boss. This is a proverbial viper's nest if I've ever heard of one. Anyways, the waypoint's on your SIN.
Acceptable. What? Were you expecting the same kind of lavish praise your superiors might heap on you? Nonsense. You completed a task, and I acknowledged it. That's enough. Move on to the next recruit. He's a bit tougher, but nothing I'd anticipate would cause you any trouble, as I've already stated. Head to his location, fight him, and defeat him. He's waiting for you at the waypoint on your SIN. ARES 3-5, your second recruit is ahead. He is known as Beta. Speak of nothing but the duel. And once again, don't even think about holding back. I knew him when he was born, that one. Been trying to join for years. You find that strange? No, ARES 3-5. We are a family, make no mistake. We just happen to be a family that insists on making its members as strong as they can be. It's time you took care of a task more befitting your talents. There is a criminal loose in the region. He isn't quite under our thumb, you might say. He's rogue, dangerous, beyond control, and therefore useless to us. Take that lesson to heart, 3-5. We need him eliminated, plain and simple. Nothing else. If this disturbs you, then you can soothe your conscience by knowing that he has killed innocents before, and he'll do so again. He presents a danger to civilians and military alike. He'll be nothing but trouble from here on out. Be rid of him now, or deal with him when he's stronger. An obvious choice. He's already managed to appropriate some high-end weaponry. Finish this task. Come back to me when you're done.
Firepower coming from these targets. Get behind cover and don't let him get a lock on you. Utter incompetence. A dangerous criminal can no longer infringe on our business. Let's leave it at that. Come back and see me for your reward. And make it quick. It's time I moved on to other tasks.
Very good. A true soldier knows how to follow orders. I think you've shown that this is exactly the case. There are those among us not so disciplined. They, as you've just witnessed, have no value to our organization. Now take this as payment and leave. We'll be in touch. You can be sure of it.
This is dangerous territory, boss. I'm not sure how long we can straddle our allegiances. The people who the Scout works for are ruthless, to say the least.
ARES 3-5, Anton Hall. Astrek likes to send regular patrols to collect derelict tech and weapons from the old Accord and Chosen battlefields. Your name came up. Are you interested?
Of course. Awaiting your instructions.
I'll send you a location we believe should yield some good finds. Keep an eye out for Chosen tech and weapons in particular. Accord stuff isn't really necessary.
Why is that?
We probably made it. We supplied a lot of weaponry during the heavy fighting. There's a lot of blood in these dunes, but a lot of valuables too.
There's a lot of heavy-buried stuff out here, boss. I guess just start searching near the buried tech. Nothing. Wait. You hear that? Something's coming.
A lot of creatures set up shop around here. They know we'll come searching, so they lie in wait, like spiders waiting for prey. Hell, some of them are spiders.
This is a battle frame module, but not one I recognize. I think it's Chosen.
Hold on to it. That's the kind of stuff I want. Keep digging.
It's an EMP mine. Hold on, boss. We will get jump jet power back soon.
You're good on your feet. That mine attracted locals. Try to check one more piece of buried tech while you're at it.
Chosen plasma cores. Hall?
Bring those back as well. We have others, but still lack one in excellent condition. That might be better.
I think we exhausted what we could find here.
Agreed. Let's move on. Wait. Hold 1 second, 3-5. One of the other patrols is blowing up my SIN. Okay, we need to diverge from the collection task. One of the other patrols is under attack, and it sounds like Chosen. Give them support.
Wasn't Sertao one? Why are Chosen patrolling freely here?
One? The Accord holds Sertao, but in case you haven't noticed, the melding still surrounds this place. Be happy there isn't an entire legion of Chosen here.
There. Looks like a lone ARES pilot. Get in there, boss.
Am I happy to see you? They trashed my rig a bit. I've lost a lot of mobility. We need to hold them till they give out before I can evac.
Here they come! Focus your fire! Chosen are some tough mothers!
That's right.
Keep it up, boss. Chosen signals are starting to ding.
Wait, you have your own personal operator? Why didn't I get one?
Doc.
Damn! These guys make fighting bandits seem like a vacation. Thanks for the assist. Nice to know ARES is looking out for each other.
Get that rig fixed as soon as possible.
Don't need to tell me twice. Thanks, pilot, and thanks to your operator. Man, I need to get me one of those.
Hall, the other patrol is doing well. They're returning for repairs.
Good to hear. If you're up to it, they have a lead on a point of origin for these chosen attacks. I'm thinking you hit them before they can hit anyone else in the field.
They won't know what hit them.
I like your style, 3-5.
There they are, boss. Let's send them back to the mountain. Still plenty more. Keep at it. Just a few more. Quite a few have already pulled back towards the curtain. I think they might be afraid of you, boss. New chosen signature, different from the others. Might be some kind of commander, marking priority target. Okay, Hall. Chosen threat is gone.
Good work. Now, back to the task at hand. I have another site for you to check. It was part of the old battlefront where the Chosen and Accord stalemated each other before the Accord finally pushed the Chosen back. See what kind of tech and weapons you can scrounge and we'll call it a day.
side seems very sparse. Boss, I see a whole lot of the Buzzard members here. What are they doing?
Hey, ARES. You enjoy taking our payday? I hope so, since we enjoy taking all this tasty tech. Gonna enjoy beating your ass next.
Boss, defend yourself. Paul?
I see it. I've deployed an ARC folder nearby. Take that tech from the buzzards and offload it.
There are more of them.
Good, keep collecting. Grab another piece of tech, and I'll call the ARC folder back. You've got the buzzards on their heels. Alright, that'll do nicely. I'm going to need to remind Gunmetal Jack to keep his boys on a tighter leash. You seem to be fine, though. The buzzards are going to go extinct if they start attacking ARES. Idiots. You still have those original items. Return them to me, and I will prep your payment.
That's right.
Good work. Looks like my decision to switch over to ARES was the right one. Stick around. There's more money to be made.
We'll be around, Mr. Hall. Boss, we're being contacted by the facility manager at Astrek's Andreev Station. Something about lost tech. I'm patching her through to you.
Hello? ARES 3-5? Hi, I'm Maria Cantos, the Andreev Station facility manager. Not the most pleasant of assignments, but hey, there are still worse places, right? But anyway, listen. Lately, a lot of our shipments have fallen under attack en route. I know what you're thinking, but it's not bandits. Report says it's the local wildlife, of all strange things. Think you could swing by my office in Andreev Station and help sort things out? Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to resolve this without going through my superiors. Wouldn't look too good on my record, you know? Even though it's not my fault, whatever's going on. So like I said, a lot of our shipments have fallen under attack from local wildlife. Normally, a few creatures wouldn't present much of a problem, but this is way too frequent. It's suspicious, too. They're only going after shipments that contain a new upgrade to reactor hardware. To tell the truth, we're at a bit of a loss. Do you think you might help salvage some of the tech so we can get to the bottom of this?
Great work. Let's see if we can find some more. We need more data to determine what's causing these creatures to be attracted to the Astrek tech. I'm forwarding you another set of coordinates for that lost Astrek tech. Let's get over there and salvage it. Boss, I'm picking up a large cache of Astrek tech nearby. The signal is very strong. It might be where the creatures have been hoarding it. Let's head to that Astrek tech cache. It should provide us with enough samples to figure out what's agitating the local creatures. Very peculiar. I think I know what's causing the wildlife to go crazy whenever this tech passes by. The reactor components resonate in the same pattern as the creature's subharmonic vocal calls. The frequency, though, is higher. And, well, this is definitely the first time I've said something like this. In other words, the Astrek tech sounds like this creature's offspring. Let's head back to Sikantos in Andreev Station and let her know what we've discovered. At least it's nothing sinister, no?
The tech what? The frequencies sound like their offspring? Well, I guess that makes sense, in a weird kind of way. Listen, let's keep this between us, okay? I really don't think Astrek would appreciate having to pay the Accord for claims due to creature-related injuries.
Sorry, Maria. As much as I'd love to help you out, you know we can't do that.
Yeah, I know. I figured. It wasn't a serious suggestion. Doesn't hurt to check, does it? Thanks again for taking care of this for us. Now it's up to Astrek to get this faulty piece of hardware off the line.
Well, that was an uncharacteristically pleasant way to wrap things up, wasn't it? Just some overeager parenting at work. Boss, I'm receiving a communique from someone who's calling himself a representative of some important people. I don't know. It's a bold statement, but might be worth your time if it's true. I'm pitching it to you.
Ares 3-5. It's a pleasure. We know you're here in Dredge, but that shouldn't come as a surprise, should it?
I think it's time
We know everything that goes on
I'm
in
the man who
our
will
city.
decide whether you and those I represent enter into a long, mutually beneficial relationship. You may call me the Scout.
Boss, be very, very careful. This could be a trap. I agree that it's probably best we investigate, though.
was afraid you might have lost your nerve.
We know you can fight, but that's not enough. If you want to impress my employers, you'll have to do more. You'll have to excel. The first step in excelling is demonstrating your will and combat prowess to me. I'll be your foe and your judge. Do you understand? Defend yourself. I have no intention of holding back. Wonderful. Now that I see you in the flesh, I understand why we've decided to take an interest in you. It's not often we reach out to outsiders, ARES 3-5. Perform well on the tasks I have, and a world of opportunities will present itself to you. There's a group of young upstarts hanging around outside of Dredge. Their rather obnoxious behaviors having an adverse effect on my employer's interests, terrorizing civilians and the sort. We want you to eliminate them, simply put. The Accord's proven incapable of handling them. Collect those ridiculous badges they wear, and bring them back to me. It's not going to be quite that simple, though. We're going to make sure you're challenged. Keep things even. Just one piece of advice. Leave your personal feelings out of this. We don't care about your reasons. We care about what will benefit us. We care about strength and profit. Nothing else matters.
I'm not sure how I feel about this, boss. I know those guys are hurting civilians, but it seems kind of harsh.
taking care of those upstarts yet? Let's wrap up our business and get on with our respective affairs. About time. I'm not a man who likes to be kept waiting. Let me see those badges. Yes, good. We'll find a good use for them. The blood on this flimsy metal will do all the talking for us. I wouldn't say you've earned an ally today, Ares 3-5, but I would say you haven't earned an enemy. We'll be watching you. Remember, we don't care about your reasons. Strength and profit are what matter.
Let's get out of here. That guy gives me the creeps, and I'm not even there with you. This whole situation puts a terrible taste in my mouth. This tank and our bad news, no matter if they're allies or not.
Thank God there's an ARES team nearby. I need your immediate assistance. You're near the Andreev facility, right? My people are being overrun. Help them, please!
Bronodon remains are attracting scavengers and predators. Someone set in charge.
Coming! Defend this site for as long as you can. We'll make it worth your while. Thank you. You did it. You kept them safe. I can't believe they made it. It's just as we thought. Those creatures were attracted to a pheromone that had been sprayed nearby. That didn't just happen by chance. Those creeps from Omnidynem must have done this. They're worried we're making headway on our research. Well, two can play at this game. I want you to take those EMP detonators and place it on 5 of their meteorological stations. That'll teach them to mess with Astrek. Excellent. Find a few more just like that, and they should be feeling the burn soon. Be honest, 3-5. Doesn't that feel good deep down inside? It's great to be alive! Okay, so let's get back to my research project. It's nearly complete. I just need some fire glands from the local mutated wildlife. Contact with creatures from Devil's Tusk has imbued some of the Dune creatures with a fiery personality, so to speak.
Those Bronodon remains are attracting scavengers and predators. Someone set in charge.
I think I spotted some mutated creatures. Kill them and harvest their fire glands. I think I spotted some mutated creatures. Kill them and harvest their fire glands. Yep, those are perfect. Farm a handful more and you can call it a day. Outstanding. Those will do nicely. I'll begin synthesizing them immediately. You should stop by Andreev and see me soon. I should have a new toy for you to try shortly. These glands are easier to work with than I expected.
Those Bronodon remains are attracting scavengers and predators. Someone set a charge.
How about you? With all these new
try and steal our stuff.
Bronodon remains are attracting scavengers and predators. Someone set a charge.
here is some of Astrek's finest elemental ordnance, organically derived for all your incendiary needs. I gave you just a little, as I was quite amazed at the yield from a relatively small sample size. If it does what I think it will, this could save Astrek a lot of money. Take this experimental batch and test it out on the target drone over there. Let's see if it works as intended.
Those Bronodon remains are attracting scavengers and predators. Someone set a charge.
Very nice! Line a few more up for good measure. Outstanding! Alvarez, you've done it again! Well, I suppose you deserve some credit as well. Good job, 3-5. What can I say? I couldn't be more proud. We overcame Omnidyne's best efforts to defeat us and still succeeded with the research. I hope we slaughter them in the marketplace.
Those Bronodon remains are attracting scavengers and predators. Someone set a charge.